I have to catch up in Ensemble Stars. I forgot. It's the twins' double birthday today. But I set a timer. I will continue that in 45 minutes from now. Before in-game reset. We're gonna do gacha. Okay, let me tweet real fast. Willow, gacha, let's go. Oops. Okay. Tweet it. Okay. I played her character story and it was so good. It's like Argus level, you know? It's that strong storytelling that's not obvious in writing. You have to read between the lines. You can see some of the the obvious hints around it, right? But like the big reveal at the end that she's her hardest critic, her hardest coach on herself. There's these characters who have so much arrogance, but then that's their biggest downfall. It's what gives them confidence, but it's what breaks them down in the end. You have the same thing with Argus, all-seeing. You know, like, is it the monster or like the god with the 1,000 eyes? But then she can't see anything. She can't see shit. She killed the person she was looking for. Probably. Spoilers. And then we get to Willow. It's like her own arrogance and seeing like, oh, she's finally gotten to this point. She put all her trust in Sulis. Sulis is the god who will save her. That's all she needs. Who needs her friends, her youth, her family, the people who supported her or like stood by her side and wanted the best for her when she's trying to appease to this god. And it's like, who takes her leg at the end? The supposed god of peace who's supposed to be the one protecting her. But no, like, she gives you something. Is Sulis, is she? I don't know. But it's like you give the god something, then the god takes something from you. Or it's just like the big coincidence and tragedy of life. And you know, you go through this whole story and you would never, or I didn't expect that's how Willow lost her leg. You know, I would think it'd be something like related to like a terrible accident happened during her performance or a game or a practice. But then this is, I didn't expect this war-related thing to go on. Oh. And that's the thing, like, it shows you that no matter how hard you practice for in life, and, you know, Willow's proof of this, no matter how much she dedicated herself to something, life is random. You can prepare and practice as much as you want, but as random as life is, that doesn't guarantee you anything. Ah, so good. So good. Okay, so completely, utterly moved by the story. We'll be doing gacha. Wah! And then just use some of the stamina to like level her up all the way. And it's because today's the last day of Banner. Banner ends in 6 hours and 26 minutes until it gets to Flutter page, and Utu's gonna start too. I don't know if I'm gonna roll her Flutter page yet. I do like her a lot. I think she's really interesting. I also love how like Willow calls her Buzzy, and you know, Flutter page serves a really important character and role in the story because there's so many people around Willow, and it's like predominantly like mostly women who are all, and girls who's supporting her, which is it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, women are often the ones supporting each other more often than like those others, or I mean like others don't support each other. But then like women have a strong network and then this strong will to not give up on each other. And then Flutter page with her innocence sees through a lot of Willow's thorniness and just like, no, I'm gonna stay here with you and I'm gonna be the one to cheer you on. I was just like behind the screen, like clutching my chest when Flutter page found out that Willow, her leg, she has a prosthetic. I'm not sure. They call it a prosthesis instead of prosthetic. I'm not sure what's the difference. But then when she sees the prosthesis, she's just like, oh, why didn't you tell me? And then, but then she doesn't like react any differently. She's just like, or she asks like, can I help you? May I help you up? And then from then it's like, I'm gonna help you train. I'm gonna, you know, record the time for you, record the points for you. Are you getting the elements that you want? And it's still this innocent sort of radical kindness that like goes through to Willow. And you get to Willow's character story, and when she says thank you, a lot of pages like, are you really Miss Willow? You've never said those words before. It's I feel so much. Oh, and then it's just like the cast is so great because then you have Caroline. It's like we've been through the stories, you know, you have these antagonistic characters. You meet Miss Kimberly, who's unknown, but she seems to be the source of danger. Then you get to Miss Grace, who seems completely evil because then she seems sinister because she seems to be the skinwalker that we're talking about, right? And then you get a glimpse of a moth, and then as we go into was it Twist Topics? Or is it Twist Topics? We get to like, you know, the recent main story chapter, and you see more of Miss Grace, and you see this treatment towards Nala. It's like, oh, you're really mean. You know, it's like you're making this person do all these things to your whim, and like, and you and your little gang's whim. Wow. We also see like Moldy or Molly, and she's supposed to be this figure for Lopera, and she's like, I'm sorry, I have to do this, and I have to like stay with Dad or the Admiral, the General. But then she still, you know, finds safety for Lilia, tries to protect Lopera as much as she can, and you get it with like you get these characters who are so multifaceted. You get Caroline, who's like, I'm your rival, and I'm here to mock you, but it's not just mock, it's like, it's because I believe in you, you can rise up to this challenge, and that's the whole point. You see these characters who are so multifaceted, and it's like Arcanists are supposed to be the irrational, more emotional people, but they're highlighting, you know, these human emotions, these strong human emotions. They have this huge range, and it's like, yes, they're Arcanists, and they have these skills and this magical ability, this whimsy to them, but it's no, they can't solve their feelings and their emotions with arcane things. They just have to go through the motions and figure out their feelings. Oh, heart's so full of this game. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and roll. Looking at this now, I have 46 unilogs. Some raindrops, not too bad.
Hey.
Hopefully we don't gotta go crazy, cause
did you leave anything behind?
I haven't been following the Chinese server releases too closely. Like, I don't remember which characters are upcoming, so I can't be like, oh, I'm planning for this character, I'm planning for this character. But at the same time, I have just been pleasantly surprised through all the previous stories that I have been playing, right? It's like, I didn't plan to roll for Anjanala, and here we are. And I didn't plan to roll for Willow, and here we are now. You know, it's like, I didn't plan for Windsong either. So it's just kind of like, or Mercuria. It's just like, you read these stories. I'm actually surprised that Mercuria has an anecdote now, because she did have a story chapter as a 6-star. And 37 did too, right? Yeah, I'm just like, writing's fantastic. Surprised, so pleasantly surprised by all this. And you're just like, wow. All of you get in the suitcase now, no questions asked. You're just getting in there. Yeah, here we are. Ooh, $6.99. Well, plan to buy this garment, but I appreciate it. I like her white hair. I also really like her outfit from the mountaineering, like the first Dust iteration. Look pretty. He's so cute. I got the unilogs ready for base counter. Yeah, I got this month's and last month's. Yes. So we're good on the rolls. How are you all doing? Oh, you just heard me like what I'm thinking. How I'm feeling though. Oh god, I've had food poisoning over the weekend, and it's really just affected my what I can eat and my energy levels, right? So like everything, you know, it was just all bad. It was all bad. I could only eat jiao or like hongni. I don't know how to say it. Hongni. It's like very watered down porridge. It's Vietnamese watered down porridge, and it's all I was eating for a day, and it was easy on my stomach, which is nice, so I could eat it. But I was so exhausted because I was not eating anything else, you know, just like sort of like malnutrition at that point because you're not getting enough of anything, like malnourishment, and then low energy because I'm not eating anything else, nothing really to sustain me. And so the past few days have been really rough. It's just me trying to like get back on my feet and stuff and just like have enough energy to think and work and do things, work on things. And then today I ate meat though, which is nice. I ate meat for the first time in like 3 days. So hopefully that's feeling better. And I'm not like feeling sick either. I feel just fine, which is fantastic. So really grateful for that. Yeah, and then we had more jiao today, and then had some beef. I'm just hoping for the best now. I also made waffles this morning. I made plain waffles. Well, not plain. Well, they're waffles, and I mixed cacao or like chocolate powder into it. Or like, not powder. Oh yeah, it's just like chocolate, plain chocolate. No sugar in it. So I was eating that this morning. I also had coffee. I was stopped coffee for like the past few days because coffee can be really bad for your stomach, you know? So I had to stop some of the coffee. But I really wanted it because despite me being incredibly tired, I have not been able to sleep, which is terrible. I had only been sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a day for some unknown reason. So I woke up, I went to sleep at 2 last night, and I woke up every 2 hours. So by the time I hit like 7 a.m, I was just like, I'm so fed up. I just stayed awake since. And this is probably like the 3rd day of that happening. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. And what am I doing? Mixing. I wish we could do by species. I just want a ton of cartonkles because they're cute. Is that what they're called? Cartonkles? Carton, right? Yeah, cartonkles. Top down. Are they abnormal? Kinship bonus? Where's the other one? What's a kinship bonus? It was you again? Oh no, come back! So it has this little orange thing. I don't know what the kinship bonus is though. Let me take a look. I don't think the stream will take too long. I did want to do Animal Crossing today too. I was gonna do a separate stream later tonight. Not like later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wanted to, but it just depends on how tired I'm feeling. I can't find anything very easily. So we're just gonna go with the ones that have the highest stats so far, like this. Some of the ones I have here, like 1.3, 1.3, those numbers are bigger. So we're just gonna mix them. Wow, big number. And then we're just gonna do 2 at a time. And then mix those together. We're gonna train them. And then hopefully get a stronger one at the end. Oops. I'll train them later because doing it on the computer makes my machine want to explode sometimes. Hey, let's go to GACHA. Wait! What does Willow train? Oh, that'd be interesting. What does she train? I don't know. It'd be kind of cute if they were like Willow and then they're like trains this little guy. Yeah. I wonder what her Inside 3 looks like. Is it the one that's in the game when she's in her leotard? Pen pull, pen pull. Wait, this one doesn't have Brimley, right? The next one has Brimley. Oh wow! Surprise. 20! $30! 40! Oh!
So you all live in a suitcase, eh? Of course, I understand that the Foundation has more urgent needs than finding a proper place to house their employees.
Yay! 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 40! 40! Cool, not bad. There's so many banners going on.
Hey.
Ooh, not enough
Hey.
to hit the... Is it
Did
50?
you-
Yeah, 750. It's fine. I never need... Thankfully, I have never had a need to, like, roll to hit the... Oh. So good. The game is so good. Surprisingly, I don't feel this strong urge to collect merch of all the characters I like. The merch is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but this is surprising because, you know, the game is so gorgeous. I like to open the game and look at them in there. It's satisfying enough. But then the medicine pocket stand I have is really, really nice because it's a multi-layered stand. And they're really thick acrylics. They're really nice. I don't want to send any of them home. I like them. Sorry, girl. 0. 0. That's right, it's her birthday. I don't think I have any more, like, things to add. I'm in a pretty smooth state where in the wilderness, I can like pretty much trade everything immediately within a new day. And I just keep up with the production. Doing just fine. Yeah, everything is placed already. Oh, it's... I don't have root cake. I still have 6s. Where are you?
It is supposed to...
Oh. Yay, happy birthday. Yeah. Wait, how do I hide there? Happy birthday. Wow, oh, she's so cute. I still kind of regret not getting the Blondie skip when it was on Battle Pass, because if you get the Battle Pass, I mean, yeah, you get all the extra Unilogs and stuff too. That Blondie skin is so good. I was like, I don't even play 5 stars. What's the point? But I regret it. You're like, I mean, I got the Yenisei one, right? Where is she? I don't remember leveling Click, but I guess I did. Wait, some of them... I feel like some of them have outfits that I haven't given them yet. One of these days, I want to like go crazy and level everyone.
Aha! Welcome to Conchita. I know how to treat a new friend like...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There she is.
Enough sniffing about me like a mole. I haven't any tea or cake for guests.
That's tall. That's really tall. Is that with or without hat? That's really tall. Oh, I have less money than I thought I did. Who did I max level the other day? I must have gone ham and just like leveled like crazy. I don't recall who. I watched the Extreme Talents recently. I had stopped watching at Mercuria, and then I picked up from J onwards, and I didn't realize that the critters took over Extreme Talent and that X was gone. And I was watching and I was just like, what? What is happening? Hello, welcome. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna let the critters tell me what all the character skills are. But I learned a lot doing that. Like, I learned when you play Argus, it's better to put her skill... Argus is the sum. Her extra attack is the sum of the current cards that you have. And if you have Kakanya, it's better to put others' ultimates after she does her ultimate because they benefit from her empathy. Things like that. I binge watched it all today. So I don't know how much I'm retaining, but I learned something. I can always rewatch them. But it's harder because I had to read the subtitles to follow when listening and reading the subtitles together is what helps me. It's like a lecture, and I like school. I like lectures. Oh, and I also learned like Anjanale. Depending on who she binds with, there's different bonuses. Like some of them is faster extra moxie, so it's faster ults, or like extra attack, or what's the other one? There's one more. Extra mass attacks, I think. Something like that. New feature? Not a new feature. It's specific for this character. So it is new like in terms of the entire game, but it's not for everyone. It's only for her.
Perfectly understood.
Yeah, I know.
Do have a little faith in me, Master. Feel my dark embrace.
What? You still don't recognize me? What about now?
Perfectly understood.
Yeah, I know.
Stay back, I say.
Oh, that was fast.
Finally, it's just you and me, Master. Do-do.
I need to work on rebuilding my beast team because I mean right now it works, but I feel like there isn't synergy. Like you play Anjonala with someone and then you just have like this third person, or even just I always like to have a healer on team. You have like this third or fourth person who are just there and they're not even synergistic with each other. Two?
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
Look at the dress game. So cute.
Please, allow me. Feel my dark embrace.
Need me to get you guys an ambulance?
Stay back, I say.
Huh? It's already over?
You've no need to waste these trifles on me. But still, thanks, Noel.
Oh, her self-loathing in the writing is... and her, like, harsh criticism on herself. Oh. So good. The writing's so good. I played the story about 2 days ago when I was just, like, super not feeling well. I was like sitting at my desk melting into my chair, and I was like, well, we're gonna get through this, guys. I like say to myself, and then like I got halfway and I'm like, I'm falling asleep in my chair, so I went to go eat. And then I came back and I was like, okay, I feel a little better, and then I kept playing.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? Please, allow me.
What? You don't recognize me? What about now? Special massage.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Well, I don't remember going that fast at the end. Okay, one more.
Hey, give me a chip. Just one, the lowest knowledge.
Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Need me to get started? Ambulance? Don't be shy, Yummy.
I look forward to punishing you!
Hey!
Dark and great! Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
I've been wanting to paint my nails. It's been a while since I've had my nails nicely painted. Nicely done. I have to do a lot of cleaning.
This new outfit is for my next appearance. Now don't go assuming I'm showing it to you because I think you're someone special to me. It's nothing of the sort.
Like, I have to do a lot of thorough, like, deep cleaning stuff, and so it's just gonna rag up my nails. Or I have to cut them short, because shorter nails is easier for cleaning. Her movement in the game is really nice. Like, when she does her attacks and stuff, her incantations, they look really good.
This new outfit is for my next appearance.
Ribbon.
Now don't go assuming I'm showing it to you because I think you're someone special to me. It's nothing of the sort.
I think this outfit's nice, but I do miss her hat. And the gown she had on was just gorgeous. This I appreciate too, like the detailing to resemble a tree. Very nice. It's interesting because Druvis the Third is also, she's a druid, I believe, and she has some of that, like, you know, tree-esqueness to her. Let's see if I have enough. Oh, it's going by real fast.
Look at that shooting star. You've really read my research paper? I don't know how to show my gratitude.
Max, I don't know if I want to save the rest for another stream. Let's see. I love having Windsong on my page. Maybe I'll try someone else. Maybe I'll try Willow. But I just love Windsong.
Never drink to help you through adversity. It will just make things
Hello. Welcome.
worse. Only drink to celebrate or commiserate, should the times call for it.
Being academia, she just speaks to me so much. So I like whenever she does her voice lines about, you know, like papers and like, you read my paper? You really did? I'm gonna cry. Don't stop me. It's one of my favorites. Cause I'm like that. I'm like, no one I know willingly reads my papers. No one ever like reads my drafts and stuff.
In my hometown, especially during winter. It's hard to catch those parts of natural life that easily change. Even spending days hunkering down. Best case scenario, people call me professor.
Dr. Winsong, God, if I ever got my PhD, I want to. That's like a life goal. But thinking about doing my PhD now, it's too much. I don't have it in me to dedicate myself to one single project intentionally. I can do something aimlessly, like a cog in the system, but to spearhead something is very different. It's very difficult. Massive respect to anyone in their PhD journey. Oh, you know, I didn't notice this before, but the cut of her dress is like a leotard too. I really love this color. It's like peacocky blue teal. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I like her hat.
What will she say if I pat her on the head? I can see your mind working. Well, there's your answer. Congratulations.
I like when she does her bow. It's so cool. Dude, the live 2D is so good.
Yes, I'm still standing, as you can see. So, if that's what you're on about, save your empathy for someone who needs it. Not me.
I was reading some like character analyses, character like digest stuff on Reddit, and they were saying how, you know, part of Willow's story is that she's disabled, that she's someone who uses a prosthesis or prosthetic, but that's not her like quote unquote character flaw. You know, that's part of who she is and that's her living experience, but her character flaw is her arrogance. It's her pride and arrogance that keeps her from like being able to interact with others or to like live this full life for herself. It's this shame that she feels around herself, but it's something that she put on herself because she's like, she still trains every day, like, you know, the past 10-11 years.
Just as well.
In hopes.
Keep silent. Smart move. No need for disturbing one another with idle chatter.
In hopes for the next Uluru Games. But she's like, I can train the hardest, I can train the best, even though I only have one leg. But at the same time, she's like, how can I show myself on this floor? I'm going to disgrace this sacred ritual. And that's all things she put on herself. It's like, ah, impressive writing. So good. Yeah, she's like harsh. I like her glove too. She's this harsh person, but it's this exterior that she built for herself.
That buzzy little ankle biter must run on curiosity. Just an ounce of it can drive her flying across the whole street. The government ought to think about replacing coal with barrels full of curious runts like her. There are only 2 instances in which I believe people truly capable of empathy. In praising good weather, and in complaining when it's turned dreadful.
I'm guilty. I'm like the weather deck, you know. Hello, welcome. I'm always talking about the weather, people. But it's because I do the weather small talk, but it's because I genuinely like the weather. Like today, crazy thunder, rainstorms, lightning and stuff, right? I like to just sit out and look outside and look at the weather. You're like, man, look at that rain. It's good. Good for California. I have those kind of conversations. But I genuinely mean it. Like, I like it.
That buzzy little... There are only... That buzz... Yes. What will... There are only 2... That
it's because I don't have enough like interaction with her to get voice lines.
Just an ounce of it can drive her flying across the whole street. The government ought to think...
This color is gorgeous. I miss Windsong already. But whenever I get a new character, I like to have them on my page for like 1 or 2 days. And then see how I feel going from there. If I miss someone, I just go back. For the longest time, it's been Marcus and Windsong. And Pickles. So you're gonna... This is the pattern, right? This is the people who've been on my main page since the game started. Matilda, Pickles, 37, Marcus, Windsong. All very academic people, you know? Those are my peeps. Lucy. I love her jacket. I like Lucy, but the playstyle is not for me. It's too much thinking. What was I doing? Oh yeah, leveling.
You said it yourself.
Oh, I did use my I do read them later in my own time. I used my stuff for the, what is it called?
Oh,
Euphoria?
Miss Burton, I suggest we spend more time together.
I can do Vilas. I'm gonna do... Well, they're both leaf or plant. So I'm gonna both be using them. But then if I use Willow, I'm probably gonna be using Sotheby more. I use my Euphoria stuff. Is that what it's called? Euphoria? On Sotheby. I heard it's really good on Miss Babel too. Miss New Babel? Miss New Babel. So it'd be worth investing in her next.
Got a job for me?
Argus is cool. Who are you cycling through? Horn 37, Vila, Necro, Isol. Are Isolde's lines all like tragic? It's like beautiful. Oh, my alarm. Okay, ensemble stars. Okay. Oops, let me lower that. Are her lines all like incredible singing and then she says something that just makes you want to like sob
Stop
forever?
talking. It's time for a checkup. Please open your mouth.
I'm curious about Tooth Fairy. I haven't put her on my home screen yet for voice lines. Yeah, I did Sotheby's.
Welcome to Typhon's movie party.
It's nice because they give you enough items to max it out, and I think each one of these is different for each character. That's the game really loves, or the developers really love their characters. To make this individualized for everyone is insane. I love this outfit.
Enough sniffing about me like a mole. I haven't any tea or cake for guests.
You want to hear something funny? So recently when I went to do Sotheby's Euphoria, I realized that her residence was level 10, but it's been looking like level 3 this entire time. Like there's all the empty gaps in her mind plan. I was like, oh. Huh. I put Kakanya on mine too. Her lines all have that hint of tragedy to them. This like melancholy to it. The thing that took me off is, or not took me off, but the thing that made me take her off my screen was like she'd be like, I reached into my handbag where I have a gun for duels. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Alright. That's enough weapon talk. No, 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 no. Oh. I can craft one. Okay, I need to do 10 lives, everyone, in Ensemble Stars. So we just did one, we have 9 more to go. It's because it's the twins' birthday, you need 240 balloon poppers to host both of their parties. 12 each. Yeah, she always has her gun on her for duels. Her pistol? Her revolver? I don't know. I don't know firearms. Do I have enough? Yes, I had Jessica on mine too. I love Jessica. But her lines would be like, I kept all of your hairs in this drawer or something. I like Jessica, but hearing it every day was... I was just thinking to myself, like, should I be leveling her this high this quickly? That's okay, it's fine. I don't always do the 10 right away, though. It just depends if I use them for... So, like, yeah, I had, like, Sotheby at 10, but it just looked like this the entire time. Maybe, like, one more, but... Interesting. Because I don't know if I'm going to be using her to that full extent yet. I feel like a party of Jessica, Willow, Sotheby, and then a fourth is already, like, you know, poison to Hagsbane. There's another one between Poison and Hagsbane, I think. But there's like a 3-step. It's a good setup. And then probably just Marcus. Marcus is crazy, you know? The Kenya has a gun smaller than conventional pistol, so it's like one-shot mini pistol. Is that a pistolet? I don't know. I don't know anything. I try not to go too much into the, like, meta build. Oh, hold on. We got a voice line from Kanata. I wish it would tell me how many of the birthday poppers I have as I'm, like, playing through. I'm not quite a meta roller. I roll for vibes, and then I figure it out as I play. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna figure out a team for you eventually. Like, I got good Tien. I don't know how to build a team around him, because it's like, what, you need 3, like, you get more bonus damage or critical or whatever if you have reality, and I'm like, don't have reality damage. I don't know. Marcus, wishing you all the best. I love Marcus. Seriously, sweetheart. Oh, it's baby blue. I don't... Oh no, this is jukebox. Oh, okay, fine. I was like, I feel like I'm missing a skin, but I'm not. This one's really cute. Is this Sound of Music-y? Does this count as a friend? If I visit? Yeah, I can't filter. But we don't have enough party slots for you to meet for us to actively make new parties each time, because I just kind of have it as like star, beast, mineral, plant. That's it. Those are my 4 teams. Then I don't change it up from there. It's a nice skin. Does that count as a friend? Oh yay. Okay, so I can continue to level Willow, because I'm pretty sure I have the stamina to do it. But I'm currently maxed on the stuff from Mercuria. I mean, we still have a week left. I can easily get this up to 10 for the later stories and stuff. Or I can just do it now. I can just finish leveling her now. But I also did all like the use sharpos already for this week. And I can continue it next week. And get more sharpos for next week. Or we could build her, what's it called? We can build her insight at least. We can grind her insight. 8 of these? 8 rounds? Ensemble stars. Oh, already.
Hey, give me a chip. Just one, the lowest denomination. Do you have a little faith in me, Master? You don't recognize me? Hey! What about now? What's punishing you? Intentarlo de nuevo? Hey! Don't be shy, mi amigo. Hey! Ambulance? Don't be shy, mi amigo. Let's dance. Need me to get you guys an ambulance? 3, 2, 1, down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is no match for any such party like that. Sweet dreams! Finally, it's just you and me, Master.
4 more rounds. One. 2. 120, right? Yes.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? Do you have a little faith in me, Master? You don't recognize me? What about now? Hey! Don't be shy, mi amigo. Hey! Ambulance? Don't be shy, mi amigo. What's punishing you? What? You don't recognize me? What about my conventional choice? Ladies and gentlemen, this is no match, no any special party like that. Sweet dreams!
Do you have the codes for this patch so far? There was a new one today. I don't have the codes. I also always forget that there are codes. Good reminder. Thank you. Insight 3.
You've no need to waste these trifles on me. But still, thanks, Noel.
The signature in the back. So nice, so pretty. Well, there's a lot. Oh, thank you. There, we can go ahead and enter them. Okay, Insight 3, leveling later, because I don't have enough anyways. Yeah, it looks really good. Where is she? She's here. I'm just not like a super big fan of the art. I really like the one in the story in the game where she's like bent over backwards. Like that one was crazy. That one goes hard. But I guess this one's nice too. It's just, you know, that one goes hard. That one's crazy. This is pretty. I like the silhouette of this outfit though. The silhouette and the color blocking is really, really excellent. This one's pretty too, but this one's just like, damn. It looks so cool. You know, it's interesting too because she's like, she sees two different things. They're one and the same. Like, she's a witch, there, and therefore she's an arcanist. But then there are these two very different depictions of her. Like, this is a classical witch with a pointed hat and a long cloak. But then at the same time, she's this dance ritualist, floor ritualist, and they give this new meaning to what being a witch is. It's very fascinating. Lovely game. Lovely, lovely game. Edwardian, 1900-1910. Recently I watched a Wired video on witches. No, that wasn't recent. That was literally on Halloween. That was 4 months ago now. My sense of time is gone. It was a very cool video if you watch a Wired's video on like, this is witchcraft or like witch support with Wired. Very cool stuff. They discussed all things about witches, you know, like the history, the social, cultural significance of clothes, what they did socially, what I think what they ate too, what kind of foods around that time period, how they dressed. Very cool stuff. Where did flying broomsticks come from? I don't know anything about fashion to like pinpoint what she's wearing and when, but it just reminded me of that cool video. Ooh, look at this. Like some beadwork right here. I was gonna do something, but I spaced out for a second because I was playing Ensemble Stars. Can we zoom in? I think so. Or I was gonna go to the character story, that's right, to show the art.
Like a mole.
Coats! Yes, coats too, thank you. See, this is what happens when you don't sleep enough. When you're sick and you can't do anything, this is what happens. When you barely get sleep and your brain's just like running through 50 different things. Look at that. Like a bird, it's attracted to the shiny things. You can't see my hand gestures when I'm pointing at the screen. Remember, like, love the art in this game. This, very cool. And then at first you would think like these are rips in her dress, but they're intentional. This like lace work, this lattice work right here, intentional. This crisscrossing, someone had to draw this. Someone drew this with so much patience and love and care, okay? Incredible. Look at this. You can like look at this and be like, yes, that's taffeta silk. And this is some satin going on here. This is a lace, see-through lace on like organza. This is just lace straight up right here. This is like inner... It's either like a crushed velvet with a pattern ironed out, or like this is the inner lining that has patterning on it and it's black outside. Tassels made to look like leaves. These are actual leaves on her. I love this decaying leaf look onto it. Like bugs eating through. Fantastic. Yeah, there was a whole lacy and embroidery made in stencil as commissioned by cottage industry from the 1840s to 1900s. Incredible, fascinating, you know? And then, like, I'm sure they researched that into making this character. 1930s. Okay, codes. We're gonna get to codes, and then we're gonna show you the character art. As I play Ensemble Stars. If you hear OnStars, just don't mind it. It's so I know when to go into the next song. Woo! Thank you for the writing down the code. Yeah, the leaves in her druid originates from Ireland. Ooh. I want to see her interact with Druvis III. I want to see them talk about plants. But then Willow's character doesn't really have a connection to plants besides the weeds and like the symbolism. Besides the symbolism of her garden, which kind of like represents her inner feelings, like when it was all weeds and tumultuous plants bent over and like trampled on. That represents kind of like her, you know, like her feeling towards others and others feeling towards her. But when it was blooming and lush, that's when she's opening up to everyone else. I would say Willow more represents kind of like her figure and her how she holds herself, this elegant, graceful person, which is her relation or the comparison of her to the Black Swan as well. And yeah, that's also just like another analogy or media reference they make in the game.
Just
Through
as
the tree stump she was annoyed by.
Keep silent. Smart move. No need for disturbing one another with idle chatter.
And then Druvis, she's truly like one with the plants. She talks and interacts and like hears the plant. It's a different relationship. But I still want to see those two like interact and talk. I don't know about what. What will they talk about? I really enjoyed the story. Like, you know, you have these contrasting people who interact with a child. Someone who's very patient and gentle when they speak, and someone who's harsh and cold. But Flutterpage gives, you know, doesn't treat them differently. She still gives each of them patience and kindness. But then one person uses that to her advantage, learns to get close to this mysterious person, and the other person learns from it and learns how to open up. So good. I haven't done main bulletin yet. It's fine, we'll do it later. Like, this art's really good. But I understand this one's kind of sad. But then there's someone in the story that's like, that one's crazy. You know when she's practicing around the fire? The image is like etched in my head. I haven't tried the permanent mode yet. I like this art too. This art's cute. I'm sure they have it somewhere. Notice. Hi May, what's up? How are you doing? Hello May. Yeah, I did finish her character story. Hello, welcome. Oh god, Puppet Arena's annoying. I don't like playing it. It's so like... You have to keep tapping. Melting? Oh no, is it hot where you are? I'm doing better. I had like a bout of food poisoning, but I'm recovering. Doing okay. I had pretty good food today. As in like, I could eat more regular food, and I was okay. I handled it just fine. Which is nice. Why did that... Hold on. Sorry, you didn't say anything wrong. I don't know why that got flagged. But you're fine. Don't worry. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I made food that was like normal to what I ate, and then it just did not end well. So I've been eating like porridge, Vietnamese porridge, like watered down porridge, easy stuff on my stomach for like a few days now. Haven't been sleeping much though, and then, but I have been recovering. Was it expired? No, it wasn't. They were frozen vegetables. They were within date, and I had been eating, like, I ate it, you know, recently too. It was just vegetables I roasted in the oven. So, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it could be something else, like, 2 days before that I got bit by a mosquito. I don't know. Who knows? But I just have that kind of luck too. There was one time I went out with my friends during Anime Expo. Few days, it was like the day before Anime Expo, we all ate at this place that specialized in eggs. And you probably know the restaurant. It's in downtown LA. If you're like familiar with downtown LA, then you can like guess the restaurant. But me and my friends all ate there. We all ate the same thing, but I was the one who got viral gastroenteritis, viral food poisoning, and it like completely wrecked me, and I couldn't eat for a week. I would just, everything in my system would exit immediately. And then I had to go on a liquid diet for 2 months after that until my stomach could recover. And I like lost so much weight, I lost so much muscle from that, and I got really, really weak by the end. It was terrible. And then I already, as is, get stress. I get gastritis from stress, so I get stomach pains due to stress. And it's kind of like, you're a bad candidate for this. You're like, you know, for something unfortunate to happen, and it's like it happened to you. It's like, oh, fantastic, thank you. That's just my luck when it comes to foods. I'm like known for having a weak stomach, so at home my family's always like, don't let Leanne eat it. She's gonna get sick again, don't let her eat it. With like leftovers past 2 days, we're like, don't let her do it. And, like fast food and stuff I can't eat very much. I get sick. Too cold. Yes. Galaki, you got it. It's yeah, it's blocked, but yeah, that one. Yeah, I just have a weak stomach. We've been having where I am in California, it's been cold. We had this 1 week of, it's winter, right? We had this 1 week of February where it hit 70 degrees, and I was like, it's such a lovely day, I'm gonna go outside. Like bam, mosquitoes. Just everywhere, right? So, yeah. Never been to LA. No big city food shops I see. Oh, big city. It's a restaurant. It's I don't know if it's a chain, but it's this restaurant. They specialize in eggs. It's called Egg Flut. And not to put people off of eating it, that's just my experience, right? And of course, when you go to these kinds of restaurants, they always have this signage that says eat at your own discretion, and like raw food can lead to this and that happening. And like, yeah, it's real, it happened to me. There's this disclaimer. I can't blame them. But yeah, so just be careful if you eat there. Okay, checking on the ensemble stars right now. Oh, 2 more lives, 2 more lives. Oh yeah, tip culture is really intense in America. I was watching John Oliver last night. He did a thing on tipping. It's really funny because one of the videos, like one of the videos that he featured in that episode is in a local mall that I know. I was like, I recognize that mall. I know what that location is. Like, yeah, that it does require, it does ask for tip, which is ridiculous. Where's the scene of her? Wait, do I have it? Because I never look at this. Is it in our? I never noticed that. Atlas. I noticed they rearranged it. Story review. Do they have the event like images in here? I've never. Whoa! What a throwback! Whoa! I don't remember this at all. Oh, is this a disguise episode? Whoa! Yeah, you can tell. I've never been here. Do they have the event stories in here? Oh god, I hate this dude. Don't like her. I'm so sorry I've ever doubted you, Mr. Carson. I thought he was like insinuating, like, or I thought he was, what's the word, instigating. He's like, yes, you can eat gold, and he's like, haha, I made everyone eat gold. I was like, no, you're innocent and you really thought it was food. Character story, you're right. We'll get over there in a second after we go down this memory lane. Ooh, the tree that she knocked out of Druvis, or off the table from Druvis. It's artificially keeping it alive through arcane skills. God, this. Oh. Oh my god. Why is there two? The ring. No. Freaking, what's her name? Constantine? Constance? Constant? No, Constantine. Something like that. Evil. Terrible person. Terrible. Constantine. Lilia plays a bigger role in the story than I anticipated. Because, you know, when you start the game, you get all, you know, like all the 6 stars, right? You don't quite know who's a main cast member or not. Like, Eternity threw me for a loophole when I saw her in the SF story, the San Francisco one. I'm just like, what are you doing here? I'm still confused. That story, I felt like that event story was not strong. I felt like it was all over the place. It was confusing. It introduced so many characters, so many like developing things. But I see it makes sense because it's a setup for Tuesday's Motel. And that builds onto, you know, the main story when you get over to Feast Peaks. And it's like, whoa, okay. I can like get it now, but getting there was confusing. I still enjoyed the story and the characters, and I'm just like, what are we doing here? Yeah, definitely the ends justify the means person. Definitely. Bam! I remember that scene when Jervis broke through the door and she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, her hair got longer. Okay, on stars. Almost done. Okay, sorry friends. So we're like... I gotta blast through this birthday thing for Hinata. And then I'm done. Then I gotta do my dailies after that. Actually, I didn't need 12. I only needed 10. Why did I do 12? That's fine. Muscle memory. Prisoner in the Cave, so good. So good. Oh my god. Oh! Elusive Atlas. Fantastic chapter. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know how to pronounce it. Very smart. I feel like it would have been fantastic had I not been spoiled by the main account. That's just the only gripe I have against it. If it did not spoil me, then it would have been incredible. I really love the ending. Everyone's cheering for Madame Lucy. I haven't watched the character trailers in a long time. It would be fun to revisit them. I stopped watching some of them. I didn't keep up as much with them. Oh, the official account? Because it's when Varinsma, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. Varinsma, the chapter with Lucy. It's when they showed Sophia's part of Manus. Like, they did that like 2 days after the event released, right? So it's like if you didn't finish the story in 2 days, it's like over. I remember because I was, like I played through the story on stream, and it's a main story, so you don't finish all of it in 2 days. And I was just like, blah, 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 and then bam, I was like, they ruined. I love Sophia too. And I was just like, I wanted to experience that like gut-wrenching change, and you feel that like that heartbreak, but this understanding for her, because you're like, I know why you made that decision. I know the people you want to protect, the people you love, but it's just like, but I wanted to experience it in story. So sad. The Willow trailer's funny? Okay, I have to see it. Okay. So, if we can talk about Tris Topics. You know how Molly is at the end with their dad? But I thought Lopera killed Molly. I thought Lopera killed Molly at the end during their duel. So I'm just like, okay, no spoilers, no one spoil me beyond this chapter. Okay, this is just me theorizing. No spoilers. Okay. I'm like, because we know there's a skinwalker, right? And Miss Grace took, what's her name? 5'3", chestnut hair, green eyes. What's her name? What's her name? The one Argus is looking for. The girl. Right? It's because then Miss Grace took her body. And then... So I'm like, what if she is that skinwalker they're talking about? So, because I thought Lopera killed Moldir. I'm like, what if Miss Grace took that body and is now the one talking to the dude at the end? Because she comes up and like... Talks to the guy, talks to their dad. And I'm like, but didn't you die? Didn't Lopera kill you? Because she's like, I'll kill any traitor. Please Topics? Not Moldir. But then the girl that Argus is looking for. 5'3", chestnut hair, green eye. I'm looking for a girl by this name and I forget the name. This little like tangent in the story was cute. When Anjo Nala was bonding with Whiterun. Friends, we're not getting anywhere because I don't remember. Hiyori! I got Hiyori's voice line. Okay. Almost done. 5 dia. Oh, I gotta do my societies. Wait, what's with her outfit? Whose outfit? Anjo Nala's? Her outfit is because she was a caregiver at a senior center. That's, I believe they call it the nurse's outfit. But she's a she works as a caregiver. And that's their uniform. There we go. Okay, cool. Done. 9 minutes for in-game reset. That story absolutely, like, it really pulled on my heartstrings. I know how hard it is to be a caregiver. And it's just like... She does her absolute best and everyone's just kind of like, oh, she like messed up my thing, or she's singing too loud, but they all love her very much. And she feels their love and she loves them too. And so it's not perfect. It's not the best dynamic either, but everyone's putting in their whole heart to make something out of nothing. It takes place in Sao Paulo, Brazil, but there's no Portuguese in the story. There isn't. I remember some people were expressing dissatisfaction towards it. They're like, this doesn't represent the area. And I'm like, that's true. But I also understand the characters that were placed in there, right? Like, people were complaining like, Duncan's this white dude. But then you realize the connection of like Duncan Sotheby and like question mark Carson. So I'm like, it makes sense he's a white dude then. But it's also like, yes, where is this appropriate representation? Lopra isn't adopted and Moldir's adopted as well. And then again, because the other like members of the care center were veterans, so they're not from there. Yeah. These are the anecdotes. This one is so good. If you haven't read Alien T's anecdote yet, please do. It is so good. I cried. It made me cry. Made me tear up. I haven't read all of them yet though. Just heads up. That one is really good. Are the 6 stars getting two arts? Oh no, she didn't get one. She only got 1, so 2. I read hers. I read Semmelweis's. Do I remember it? In my mind, it blends in with the Dusk storyline too. I guess they're all connected anyways. Galeo, the dark-skinned guy, was Portuguese and spoke in the story though for a bit. Is he the one who helped Duncan? He's like the buddy, right? He's like, Duncan, why'd you punch me? I wouldn't do it if there wasn't a reason. He's like, okay. The location serves more as a backdrop than like a story in that place. Because it's like people arriving on a cruise ship, like a pirate, and like veterans and soldiers and stuff. So it does serve as a base and a backdrop. Not saying there shouldn't be representation, but I mean, it's just, you know, opens the door to this conversation of like, okay, what more can you bring now? You've introduced us this. You even gave us a background. You gave us a suitcase background. So what else can we get? Oh, I didn't realize that the main story, they were like down to the hour in the timeline. Oh my god, there's a year! I still don't understand how they go from year to year though. This is a flashback. Because I know the Foundation is immune to the storm. I guess it exists in a bubble outside everyone else. Oh, they're still going backwards in time. 1966, 2913. But the character stories are occurring outside of this. Now they went forward, right? 13 to 14 to 13. Again. And then here, they're like past the year 2000, I believe. Because they're immune to the storm. The island was, so it could keep going further. Ooh. The Star is such a loaded chapter. When it first came out and I like played through, I could not understand any part of it. But then as you know, like you play more and more of the other story, you're like, oh, this name sounds familiar. Oh, this sounds like it's like, oh, it's talking about 37's mom. Oh, it's talking about Pauline. Ah, there's so much foreshadowing in there. It'd be good to go back and read that one. This scene was upsetting. Fork and tort. The canyon's so pretty. Oh, lobotomies, I know. I know. Has anyone seen the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Very good movie. Very, very good movie. Also about lobotomies. It's a very good movie. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I remember seeing that movie when I was pretty young. I don't know why. I remember when I was young and I watched it, I think it was like early teenager. I appreciated the film as an art, but then as I watched it a few more times as I've, you know, like aged, I'm just like, oh, I can see the like human emotion through it. The levels to enjoying it. This is like the longest day ever. It's been 112 forever. 112, 113. I do remember it taking like the game describes it. There's not much time left. It felt like forever though, but yeah, it's like... See, why are you in August now? Oh, why are you in 1990? See, I don't understand what's happening. This scene was sad. 2004. I saw it on DVD. Then so what is it? There's the one event. Stories of I don't remember what it's called. The Good Tien story in Junyanzi. That story meant absolutely nothing to me, right? I did not enjoy the event story. But I was just like, damn, I really like Bessemer and Yenisei. I like Good Tien a lot as a person, right? As like a standalone character. And he plays a really interesting role in the story because he's neither a good guy nor a bad guy. He's just there and he's like, this is what I believe in, this is my truth. But he like learns to open up to this human society around him. And to leave his nest. Like, I mean it metaphorically, but almost literal because he's like a bird. Like to leave his home and to go out, it's different. You know, he's not meant to do that. But then he gets involved, he learns how he can read bones, and he's like, that's the person you're looking for, that's their bones. But then I remember playing that story and I was like, damn, I don't care about a lot of these people in the story, but I care about Bessemer and Yenisei. And then lo and behold, we get to the star, or we get to the prisoner in the cave, and we see that lady, right? And I'm like, that lady, I like her. Doesn't she look like Bessemer? And I was just like, doesn't she look like Bessemer? And then we get to we get to Crystal Peaks. So I'm like, doesn't this doctor look like that lady from the cave and Bessemer? And you're telling me she's Erd too? Damn. When Sixes die, I'm so sure he gets Jesus vibes that he will not die. I was like, Six can't die. He joins my suitcase, but they haven't revealed the story of how he joins my suitcase yet. Therefore, he does not die. He cannot die in the cave. The Greek Islands was 2007, and the chapter got blasted by World War I planes from 1909. That has to sink in for a little bit. Hold on. Is that what happens? Because there's so much world history references in here, and I'm not knowledgeable enough to put these together. Like when we get to the story, like Willow, right? Willow's character story, and she talks about the Irish Civil War. Like, I'm not familiar with this story, not the stories, this history, to even think about that, for that to come into my consideration. And some very knowledgeable people were talking about how, like, Sulis and Luke are Irish or English gods? I'm sorry if I don't know correctly, but they're these two different gods from different places. And because when she does her arcane skill at the exhibition, she does a ritual for Luke and not Sulis, like she had been trying her whole character story. Yes, the islands they're on, the Pythagoras Island is yes, they're in a time bubble there because they're immune to the storm. Oh, that makes sense. So it's like this barrier they have protecting them, where time moves forward where they are, but everywhere else around them is still reversing. And so as that barrier breaks, the outside world is coming in. Okay, I see now. It's coming together. There's just so much depth to this game. We gotta think about it. Beautiful. Yenisei is a real river in Siberia that goes south to the Kazakh grassland steep to China. Very cool. I've known it as the river in Siberia. I didn't know it reached down that far. So that story connection is really cool. You know, the developers really know what they're doing. Whenever they have the surveys and stuff, I'm like typing up an essay in there. As you can tell, I'm very passionate. And I use a lot of words to describe how I feel. I'm just like typing up like, I love this aspect and I love that aspect and I appreciate that you did this and it's so cool you did that. One of these days I'm gonna snap and be like, please let me be like, I don't know, a streamer for you. And like, I'll if you're like can contract me as a cosplayer, then I'll make the cosplays for real. There was a huge struggle for Ireland's freedom from the 1800s all the way to the 1960s. Oh. I'm familiar with that. Yes. But is it a civil war? Because I think Willow refers to it as civil war. No, I think of like an American civil war. I just think of like, you know, the US and the South. That's within the own this is a country in fighting. Low. So which poor sap's up for the spot next? Ireland was technically a colony of the British, yeah. I see. Thank you for the context. Also, I have put in a chat box in the stream because when I export the VODs over to YouTube, it does not maintain the chat anymore. However, I failed to recognize that when I do my reverse streams, the name I put my name that I put on stream is covering the chat box. I'm so sorry. I did not realize that until now. I'm gonna go ahead and move that. Because it was working, it looked fine when I was doing the Harvestella streams. I don't think anything's up there in the... So I think this is fine. I hope the chat box has been working just... It works! Is it perfect? No, but that's fine. You know, I'm working on it. I don't know how high it gets for me to like... Because I put in a shadow box in the background so it's easier to read the text. But I don't know how high it's supposed to be. It doesn't look like it's going that high, so maybe I can move it down later. Okay. The Northerns became Presbyterian like the English, while Southern Irish remained Catholic. Ireland maintained ties to Spain as they were devout Catholic countries. Oh. Very cool. Well, I mean, like in terms of your breadth of knowledge is very cool. I'm not saying infighting in history is cool, okay? Those are hardships. I remember as I was playing through the recent event story and I was just like, wow, there's no storm here. Why is it so peaceful? Wow. And then you get to the chapter with Madame Z and she's like, oh yes, you have to resolve the smog and keep the next storm from impending, because the more sudden like escalations that goes on quickens the speed of the storm. I was like, oh yes, that's right. That exists. That's why we're here. Pound volume? Huh? Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh, Flutter page is already here. Oh, wow, interesting. It's true, we do get to play as her in the puppet shadow thingy. A good movie of modern Ireland and fighting would be the movie Ronin with Robert De Niro. Ooh. I don't have Barbara. I'm surprised. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cute. Look. look, 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 look. She drew a sheep. P4 Barbara. This page is different too. I started playing the game. So I found out about the game the day before release because I saw the JP like promos for it, because people were sharing like voice actors and stuff, and then I was just like, oh my god, Medicine Pocket, like who is that? Who is that? And I was like, I'm playing this game. And I was like, when does this game come out? Oh, tomorrow? Okay. And then I played. And I played through chapter 1. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick by it. And then chapter 2, I'm like, I turned on stream, and then, you know. We know how it's been since. Okay, it's a Medicine Pocket Hane Natsuki. One of my favorite voice actors of all time. And then in Pickles, Soma, Saito Soma, okay. Okay, Medicine Pocket, right? I'll post this on Twitter later. Okay. Tomoe Hiyori, whose voice line I just got on Ensemble Stars, right? Higekiri, Token Rambu. Ash Yuta from B Project. Paradox Live. The name escapes me. Ryu from Paradox Live. There's more. Riddle from Twisted Wonderland. Every time I play a game, and I'm just like, it's always Hane Natsuki. It's not intentional, but I will like a character, and then it's always Hane Natsuki, and I'm like, wow. Damn. Meant to be. And then I loved Pickles, right? Because I'm a dog. I love dogs. And this dog has a robot machine that talks for him. Who's his voice actor? What do you mean Saito Soma is Pickles' voice actor? And I just had like this breakdown. I mean, we all see it, right? I play the game in English. But, thank you. Let's see. It's like linked everywhere. But I set up commands, so it should work. I also put up YouTube to put the VOD channel too, because Twitch has a limit now, 100 hours limit on our past highlights, which I had been using to archive all of my videos, all my streams. But they're putting a 100-hour limit. I'm at 340 hours. So all that stuff is going away, and I've been exporting everything to YouTube so far. I'm doing exports on 3 days a week. Right now I'm gonna go through the Reverse 1999 bulk. It's gonna take until maybe June or July to upload all of my VODs of how long I've been playing. 3 uploads a week, and it takes until July to get to where we are now. So that's 4 months of, I don't know, so many videos. Yeah, it's really sad that Twitch is doing that, but at least they let you export to YouTube. I thought it was a very strange move to be like, hey, we're kicking you off our platform, go use our competitor. You know, it's a really strange move. I don't know what their deal is. Yeah, so all the VODs, they're currently exported on YouTube, but they're not published yet. So they're all in a holding space. They're gonna be there indefinitely. And I have like control, or not control, but I get to keep them in that safe space until I publish them. So if like when Twitch removes it, it's still there in the meantime. Yeah, and so like, yeah, Saito Soma is Pickles. I just liked Pickles because Pickles is a dog, and a philosophical dog at that. And I'm just like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's Saito Soma? What do you mean the voice actor? I haven't kept up with who's doing the voice acting for all these other characters since, but I'm just like, damn, really? That's crazy. I don't really list them on here. No, they don't. Yeah, that's how I started. Have you seen the Pickles trailer? I did a long time ago, when it first came out. I said I would stream for like 45 minutes, and it's past 45. Oh, I thought that was fun. advance. Light cubes are cool. This is also art in itself. Like, to do this for each individual character, crazy. There's so much love that goes into this game. This one, yeah. I gotta play, I gotta finish. Light cubes are their own lore. Oops, well, it's fine. You can use it anyways, you know, for like love and stuff. Some days it gets up to 1,000, then I gotta do the associations.
Critter riots, geological hazards in the wilderness, and children at each other's throats before bed. The noise from other rooms seems to be from either one or all of them. But sure, what am I worrying about, eh? I'll get used to it, or else soon enough I'll be deaf.
I really like her speech. It's a different pattern than what I'm used to. I don't know if it's because of her being Irish, or if that's like her own personal way of speaking. Sorry, the URLs don't work here, but I can look it up. Yeah, I do collect these. I don't know where to invest them into. Maybe I could do Marcus. I use Marcus all the time. I put into Windsong because I use Windsong a lot. Here, we'll put some into Marcus. Oh, wait. Did I do Anjonalas? I didn't do hers. I don't know. 5, yeah. Irish cadence. Yeah, when she speaks, but then like her sentence structure is different too. So it's the speaking cadence and then the structure. I don't mean it as like grammar. I'm not like a grammar police way, but it's different. I don't know who to invest in, then I get like decision paralysis and I don't invest in anyone. I do use Marcus in every battle. All the time. I love Marcus. I could probably do Anjonalas too, because she's just like pretty big now since I've gone here. Go, amplify. I like how the numbers that change are in orange, so it's easy to see. Okay, I don't have any more left. I have these guys left. I don't know who put this one too. I feel like those ones require a lot of reading. Because everyone's starting to get their own, right? And it's not just the 5 stars, the 6 stars are getting it too. So it's like, which one do I do? Which one do I use? Like, is Mercuria getting another one? She has this one. Yeah, she's getting another one. Oh.
You said it yourself.
Oh, those are her gloves. I thought those were her hands. Well, it's a sign that she really likes them because she wears them both times.
Oh, Miss Burton, I suggest whisper.
Beulah's story has so much heart.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
I didn't realize August is only 8. Oh. So pretty.
Привет, Miss Verton. I'm arranging the travel notes from the last trip. Well, yes, sometimes it's hard to identify what I have written, even for myself.
I think Vila has a line. She's like, oh, the poor girl's so cold when she goes in the river. I think she's talking about Yenisei. It's funny because like a lot of people who bought the skin is like, oh, like she's so cute and this outfit's so pretty, but what's this? Like what are these? What's going on? I understand they're pearls, but why are they stuck to her like that? You know, like that's what we're all wondering. Oh. Yeah. I kind of want to buy this acrylic stand. It's really pretty. I like the way the water looks in the bottom, and the acrylic stand have this like the wavy water pattern. It'd be perfect for this one. And the Marcus one's really good too. Yeah, we don't know what it is. It's like decorative. It's, you know, it's giving like girl going to a festival and like putting on bedazzled jewel stickers on herself. I know she's having her beach vacation. She's young. She's pretty young, I believe, right?
Miss Verton. I'm arranging the travel notes from the last trip.
Yeah, she's 16. She's just enjoying herself, you know. Summer vacation.
Come on in, friend. Doors always open.
Mr. Carson, are you drinking? Now, Mr. Carson would never have a drink in front of me at this time of day. It's like, I don't know who this Mr. Carson is, but it feels better. You can call me Mr. Carson or Mr. Duncan. She goes on nature expeditions for her family's income. Yeah, she does. But I hope at least now she's having fun. Like how Marcus is having fun, because Marcus has been through it.
Please watch your step. Books
So
are
cute.
everywhere. And
My
if
daughter.
you step on them,
I love when she enters
hurts
the battle, she wears her sunglasses and she takes it off and puts that on her hat. I also love this was our first like
The puppy
summer
is delighted
outfit.
by your visit. He is about...
Pickles. So cute.
please watch your step. Books are everywhere. And if you step on them... Choices. Please watch your step. When was the last time I ate breakfast? I had a dream last night. The world had vanished. Only a staircase remained in front of me. No matter how much I climbed, no end was in sight. The one good thing about the dream, though, was the talking secretary encouraging me along the way. Can we really call this one a nightmare?
It's so funny. I'm like, girl, you need more rest if you're having those kind of dreams. Marcus and 37 arguing on the beach. My gosh. 37, my other daughter.
I had a dream last night. Oh, thanks. Are you wiping your hands on my face? Don't worry, Timekeeper. These are old marks, carrying precious memories. Each mark proves I protected someone in time of need. I take comfort in that. I bought this case in Bucharest. The world overwhelms me. Reading quiets the world, turns it into a book, and helps me understand it word by word. I am no longer afraid, and I no longer overlook the details. She gave weight to the word teacher, and you gave meaning to the word ally. I admire your courage in taking on the storm.
Bird of Paradise is nice. Marcus bringing the moral argument while 37 bringing the finality of the empirical nature of things. Yep. I remember there was this one headline that was like 37 and John Tito are having a conversation that no other person can comprehend. I'm like, yeah. I mean, what is it? Marcus believes in reporting and narrating the truth, but she also has this broad understanding of it too. Like there's supernatural explanations for the Flannel Islands, and to her, like that's not something that's like easily understandable, or it's not like hard science, you know. But she's like, this is truth and this is real. That's why I will share it and express it, or not express it, but what's the word? Explicitly say it.
Books are simple. A popular, some endings are not the finale, but a brief farewell. I will continue to read and write as I used to, until the day I look back and see a whole new chapter.
She's so aspirational.
New books are always thicker after being read. The extra thickness is probably the growth of knowledge and the mind taking flight. Me? Oh, okay, on my way. Give it a try. Write faster. It's so bright. How can I read? I need to find some shade.
Whoa, I didn't know that her other voice lines were here.
This place is a real page turner. You're right. It's nice to put down the books now and then and see the world with your own eyes. Oh, thank you. I will double my efforts. I'll even double the size of my case.
I think this is the first time I had like a character with whose garment has additional voice lines. I didn't realize they'd be in here. I mean, Pickles
that
doesn't have it,
puppy
right?
is delighted by
I don't
your
think Pickles
visit.
has.
He is about...
I like have English downloaded. I was just like, oh, Saitosoma. Who else has?
Stop talking. It's time for a change. Sleep. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Actually, don't know. I haven't used
am
Tooth Fairy
one
enough to like
step closer to my
memorize her voice lines in my head yet. Maybe Melania's?
Can I help you? Sorry.
I think
Your visit
Tooth
was
Fairy
not in my
having a
plans, so
garment in the
I'm feeling-
previous Revival Uluru game story is foreshadowing to her being in the story related to the Uluru games.
Next. Show me the next question. 3, 2, 1, down. An unconventional choice. A mice party.
This is the same one, right?
Please watch your step. Books are everywhere. It's fun to read on the beach, but now I'm seeing spots.
Wait. No, these are all the ones in this garment. Oh, so it doesn't list the other garment at the same time. But I've played Marcus so much, I remember her voice lines. And I'm like, this one is different. I played Melania enough. Those are the same voice lines, it sounds like. Pickles is the same. Tooth Fairy, I don't know. I haven't played Tooth Fairy enough yet. Vila's probably different.
Miss Burton.
But I haven't also played Vila enough. I just like got her and I was
Easy
like,
there.
garment! Because I got her garment before I got her.
Devote yourselves to one another. This is for us all. Splash in the water. Bask in the sunlight. The sparkling of the sea, the shimmering of scales. There is always a light to follow.
I'm so glad we meet again. When you were gone, I collected every hair of yours and put them in that drawer.
Love my crazy girl. I love this outfit. So unhinged.
Come on, stand up. There's one more round. Oh, thank you for grooming me. It's so very nice. I wish you could experience it someday. I'm ready. Ready to tell everyone my name. Ready to make them scream and cry. Will they like me in the same way as I like them?
The story's so crazy because she's the changeling, right? The mutation changeling. She gets referenced, I think, in Medicine Pocket's story.
You often show up unexpectedly.
I don't
Is
think this
this a
garment has
recent
any voice
trend
lines,
among
but
house
doesn't he look
guests?
real good? I love the colors.
Given it some thought, some of my people also flew to another tree unanticipatedly. I see. I will try it someday.
Freaking gorgeous. Gorgeous. Six is getting another garment. So excited. I don't remember who the other one was. Who's the one with him? I'm really hoping like I'm gonna love it and it's gonna be like, oh my god, I need to get it. But I do like his his like current outfit. 6 and 37s I do like a lot as is. They're incredible. But part of me wants to cosplay 37, but white doesn't look good on me. Which is why I'm opting to cosplay Sophia Manis. Because, dude, that Manis outfit is really given.
Well, the chair is in the middle of the room. Please, take a seat.
I've seen that outfit. Well, yeah, right? The tarot card one. That one is top notch. Isosceles triangle. Whose was I gonna click on? Oh, medicine pocket. Voice, sorry. It's their receipt one. Yeah. Northern Irish Changelings Heal. This is a reference to Jessica. I'm not a fan of this outfit. I like the art, but the hair is not the same. I think it's something to do with the color contrast, the blocking of the brown around their neck. I don't know. I guess it looks like dog ears, like floppy dog ears, if that's what they're aiming for. I mean, it's supposed to look like a beagle, right? But I kind of just like this asymmetry, and it frames the face better. And I like the updo. I mean, this is also a half updo. It's not the same. It's because of this lock of hair. I love the shorts though. Love the shorts. The little sock garters. Love it. Yeah, I didn't get that garment. I'm happy with this one. People were saying that their outfit's so weird and they're like, it's a cheap, lazy production. But I'm like, no. Can you imagine how practical this lab coat is? Like, it's not getting in your way. You can move your legs and you have full, like... What is it? I don't know. What leg stride? Width, length? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you can move freely however you want. You're not limited by this lab coat. When I wear my lab coat, I usually don't button it up. But it's because I'm not working with certain chemicals. Like, the most I work up to is like 100% acetone, and I just work with like dilutions of ethanol. So it's not like super caustic stuff. But I'm just like, yeah, I don't have to button up my lab coat. But if I had to button up my lab coat, like, this would be a nice one. Wearing full length, and then just regular lab gear underneath. Got your goggles on, man, you're fine. You're good. Ezra also has shorts, but Ezra's like a field scientist. So I'm like, I get it, you know, field biologist, field scientist, you gotta wear stuff that's more comfortable. You just gotta watch out for like the nettle, stinging nettle, and like ticks and fleas. But I don't like Ezra's,
Please be careful. I'm collecting the spores on the mushroom canopy.
I wish it was this with the mask. I wish we had that going on. This is so different from the other outfit. His pants really confused me. The shorts are cute. I like the shorts. I just wish he had the mask, and I wish his shirt wasn't tied up like this. I wish he just wore it normally. Because he's a kid, right? He's really young. He's 14. I'm like, this wasn't necessary. You could have done without this. Other than that, I think he looks cool. I like his hat. I like this little ecosystem going on behind him. Socks are cute. Socks are cute. My son. Mushroom book. Gardening stuff. Laplace gang. I love Laplace gang. They're crazy, man. They're crazy. X's outfit's pretty moe too.
It's so nice to meet you. I've been waiting for so long.
X is really, really popular. riding pants. Gentleman wore an expedition. Oh, maybe. An extra pocket space for those gardening tools. X is really popular in Japan. I didn't expect that. I didn't realize that his coat was like perma wind going this direction. He also has shorts. Does he have shorts here? He does have shorts. Oh, that's right, in Extreme Talent he wears shorts. Yes, butterfly motif. Butterfly and ribbon. Extreme Talent. I like how it becomes a ribcage. Butterfly wing. So in this one, it's the butterfly sort of this shape from the ribbon and then on the top of the coat. Also very cool coat. I don't understand how it works because how do you button this part and this part unless this is a top layer above this one? I don't know how it works. But does it look cool? Yes, absolutely. Big pockets for your pens. Exactly. Look, he has a little radio too. Or whatever this doohickey is. Very neat shoes, very nice shoes. Does he have another sock garter? Cool paper clipboard. This brass piping is cool. I love that ribcage. Yeah, very cool design. This game, I think they have an art book, right? They announced an art book in China. Hopefully it gets localized. I swear to God, I better get localized because I need to see that thing and read it like front to cover or front to back cover 5 times through. X is the Otome shonen trope from Otome games? Is he? Shonen trope? Is he? What trope would I put him under? I don't know. Well, it also I don't view him from an Otome perspective, so it's hard for me to put that on him too. So perhaps he is, but to me, because I don't play this game from that perspective, I can't envision it. There's a merch store in the US. There's the Goods store. But China has the Chinese store, I think on Tmall, has more exclusive items than we do. They have more items in general, and I believe there are exclusive ones for like their special pop-up stores and whatnot. So I believe they've announced an art book, but it's in line with their anniversary, and because we haven't hit that yet, there's no announcement for it for us. But yeah, they have a lot of special things. Like they have a cutting mat of like the island gang. You know, it's just like shapes and stuff and math. And they have the full length umbrella with the lantern in it for the knot. Freaking crazy stuff. It lights up. Imagine having the storm umbrella and there's a lamp inside with a knot in there and it lights up when you're walking. Freaking crazy. I want it. It's not fair. They also have a net bag that's in like that's a motif from Marcus's summer garment. And it has like stickers of all the characters who got their garments. Very cute stuff. And we have the foldable umbrella, but I want the full umbrella with the light. This garment is cool in concept, but it's visually not giving. Sweethearts is a really good one.
It's always lonely to stay
I don't understand what eye makeup she has going on here. I'm not into it. I really like the Venus one. This one's gorgeous. Another one I regret not getting. She looks... This one just seems a little unbalanced. Like, there's something about this, like the crown is way too big for her. Even in here, it's not as big, like the proportion. I understand it has to be exaggerated, but It's too much. I think this one is good balance. Good balance.
Knock first. Now walk out and wait till I say, come in, please.
We all have portrait 1. Oh, Matilda. You got it? You got that Venus skin? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Okay, friends. We're gonna call it for stream. I have been awake for a very long time. I've gotten very minimal sleep these past 2 days. Oh, you got the Matilda outfit. Yes, that one's very cute. I didn't get that one because that was like one of our first. That's our second jukebox, or maybe our third one, something like that. Yeah, the only jukebox skin I had gotten was the NSA one, and I redeemed that voucher we had to get Melania's outfit. It's okay. Oh my god, I just remembered we have an Assassin's Creed collab coming in. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta reel it in. Okay, I barely slept these past few days, and I need to rest. We're gonna end stream. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out. We got Willow in
Just as
40
well.
pulls.
Keep silent. Smart move. No need for disturbing one another with idle chatter.
You're right, Willow. We're gonna call it now, so I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you so much everyone for coming to hang out with me today on stream. It's been a lot of fun. We got to, briskly go through memory lane together. And let's see what's coming up next. We got Flutter Page. We got Utu. Maybe stream Utu. I don't know. I kind of like just binge that on my own. Anyways, we'll figure out another time. I need to go get ready for nighttime, get for bed and stuff. And I hope you all take care. Look after yourself. Take care. Eat well. Rest well. And stay warm. Until next time. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.